Jesus Bendo. I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. So here they come. The first green flag of the regular season in the air. And Eddie Evans is gone. A bit of a staggered start there. And it's Eddie Evans who gets the jump. Brandon Monroe in the 14, trying to hold off Jack Hall. Here comes that number 1, Jesus, coming up the outside now. Jesus Bendo in car number 1. That is a new name for me. I gotta wonder who's playing games there in car number 1. Jesus, here he comes. Jesus up to 3rd. Jesus to the outside of Brandon Monroe. Looking pretty stout out there in that purple and black number 1. Some smoke coming out of the 860 car of Jose Rivera. Side by side battle for second. Brandon Monroe, the white 14 down to the inside of the one of Jose Bendo. Sorry, Jesus. It's Jesus, not Jose. And Jesus around the outside takes over the second spot. Still some smoke coming out of the 860. And I believe he's going to receive the black flag. We got a battle with some of the rookies. The 51, Kenny Coleman's off the pace now. Leroy Crawford now about to be under attack in the 860 car. That is Jose Rivera. Jose now down on the inside of Leroy. Leroy way up high, coming out of 4, but it keeps it off the wall. It keeps going. Black flag out for the 860. Again, they got no practice. They got to go work on that machine, get them ready, but it's going to clear out the bugs for us anyway. Back up front, car number 3, Eddie Evans showing the way. And 5 laps now, not 4 laps. They were ahead of me there. Halfway for the Bombers here in heat number 1. So Kenny Coleman, who slowed on the back straightaway last time, still out on the Speedway. It is a 4-car breakaway at the front. They are kind of spread out. Eddie Evans way out in front. This silver number 3. In second, it's Jesus Bendo in car 1. Brandon Monroe running 3rd, having a nice run in this heat race. Jack Hall in that Ford runs in 4th. He's another one of our rookie drivers. 860 finally got the black flag. He shuts it down on the back straightaway. Eddie Evans in the 3, still showing the way. 6 laps complete. 2 to go. The 860 not coming in the pits. He slowed way down, but he didn't come in. Might have to go over the flags with the 860 machine. White flag getting ready to fly this time by. Car number 3, Eddie Evans started on the pole. He's been very quick the last couple of times out. Showing some muscle here tonight. He's got a big lead with 1 to go over Jesus Bendo in car number 1. The 3 machine continuing to show the way down the back straightaway. No pressure from behind. So final time into turn 3 for car number 3. And Eddie Evans coming off of corner number 4. He's going to take the first checker flag tonight. Eddie Evans the winner. Second place will be Jesus Bendo in car number 1. Brandon Monroe with a nice run in the 3rd position. Jack Hall in the 00 is going to come home in 4th. The 860 got the black flag. I think they quit scoring him. Coming home now in 5th will be the 51 of Kenny Coleman. And rounding out the field, first time out for car 76, Leroy Crawford rounds out the field. Here we go, race number 2 for the Bomber A's. About to go green. Todd Smith, Corey Suter, bring him down the front straightaway, and we are underway. 4 wide going into turn number 1. Somebody forgot to tell these guys the pay window ain't open in a heat race. My goodness, 4 wide, but they made it work. Chuck Rush is headed towards the front of the K9. Here comes Zach Curtis, also up there in car 5. Not a good start for Gerber in the 22 as he's falling off, but 7 cars under the blanket right now. Smith in the Cavalier, up in the lead. Daniel Beasley making a pass. We're going to get the crossover move. What are these 4 midgets here down the backstretch? Beasley, though, going to hold off Aaron Foley's number 7. Up front, the 88, Todd Smith showing the way. Here comes Zach Curtis, 3rd track in car number 5 on the bottom of the racetrack. Curtis trying to get losing some momentum now in that Saturn as the top 3 try to break away. Todd Smith, the leader, ahead of car 29, Scott Tyler. Joseph Mayhew off the pace here in the 22. Leaders coming, so first time out for the 22. They have some work to do. This is about the best practice you can get in race conditions, so hopefully they'll find whatever's ailing that machine, get it ready for the features. The leaders fly by on the outside. Slow groove here on the bottom of the racetrack, so Joseph keeps it down there, no problem. 4-car breakaway at the front. Todd Smith still showing the way. Car number 29, Scott Tyler, trying to close in. Battle is for third. Chuck Rush. Zach Curtis behind him. Scott Tyler closing in now on Todd Smith's number 88 car. As the top two try to separate themselves from the rest of the field. Daniel Beasley having a nice run, and car number 2 trying to reel in the top 4 now. Todd Smith. Todd Smith, the 88. Zach Curtis still searching for a way by the number 9 for Chuck Rush, but everybody holding their position right now. Todd Smith, the leader. Scott Tyler, second. Chuck Rush now with a mirror full. Zach Curtis once again in turn 4. Curtis in the Saturn. Chuck Rush. Advantage Toyota right now. You see, he actually has a literal Toyota on the side of that machine. If you look real close on the B-pillar there. So Todd Smith going to catch the 22 car. Mayhew a little bit off the pace here tonight. Leaders having to go around the outside of him in turn 4. Zach Curtis, though, both our post sitters looking to take victories here. Scott Tyler trying to put the pressure on. Here comes Curtis to the outside of Chuck Rush. Battle's going to be for third. Todd Smith in the 88 looking for the win. Look at Zach Curtis sail that Saturn around the outside and take third. Coming to the checkered flag. Scott Tyler in 7th. Zach Curtis 3rd. Chuck Rush in 4th and 5th to Daniel Beasley. 6th will be Aaron Foy in car 7. 7th will go to the 55 of Corey Zuter, and Joseph Mayhew rounding out the field in the 22. So Todd Smith starting off the season on a high note, picking up a heat race win. Here we go. E-Mods getting ready to go green flag racing. 8 laps of distance. Green flag is out for E-Mods. On the outside, it's Matt Jarrett getting the jump in the blue machine. Jarrett out in front. And now they scramble for second on back. Keep grinding that green 71. Earl Beckner is strong out here. Ooh, Michael Mark locks it up going into turn 3. And here comes that 71. Earl Beckner already. Races out here last year in both E-Mod and Sportsman competition. And I think all the E-Mod drivers, when they saw Earl in here, they knew they had their work cut out for him tonight. Out in front, though, it's Matt Jarrett. I expect Matt to be a championship contender here this year. And in 5th, it's Hank Baker in the 52. Timmy Don makes the pass on the 29 of Timmy Walters. David LeBeau, E-Mod champion back in 2019, rides towards the back of car 16. Don on the 25. Surprise that we had here tonight. Got to add him to the program in the 25. But up front, Matt Jarrett in the 2H. He's still showing the way. Jarrett. Closing in now on Ricky Ringer's number 6 car for a road to the 4th position. And everybody's playing nice so far as we come to complete 5 laps. 3 laps to go for Matt Jarrett, and Earl Beckner is closing in. Michael Mark in that right number 4. Good run up there in the 3rd spot. Looking to start off his forward campaign on a high note here. 2 to go for Matt Jarrett. Earl Beckner hand out the window. He may have a problem. Earl Beckner's a 2nd place car. Still riding in 2nd. See if he can hang on to that spot, but I thought I saw the hand out the window. Losing ground out of the 2H. Timmy Todd closing in on Hank Baker for position as they go into turn 3. Todd looking down the inside of the racetrack. Green flag out for Jarrett. Battles on for 4th. car back up to full song. Now trying to close in, but it might be too little too late. Final set of corners for Matt Jarrett. Beckler closing in, but it's too little too late. Emod, E-Race win goes to Matt Jarrett in the 2H. Beckner is second. Michael Mark with a great run in third. Timmy Walters, David LeBeau, followed by the 17th Phil Robinson, and hey, Mike Dahm with a decent run, staying on the lead lap here in this heat race. Mike Dahm rounds out the field. Clean and green for the E-Mods, and Matt Jarrett will take the heat race win. Give him a round of applause. Matt Jarrett, your winner in the 2H. Jeff Johnston in the Mustang up on the front of the field with the 11 of Adam Blocker. Here they come. Green flag is out, and the Bomber Bees are racing. Adam Blocker with the Pontiac power on the outside. He takes the lead going into one. So there's Mike Tom. Calling the 57 back to the front. The 11 jumped to start. And look at Shane Satoris in the big old Crown Vic making his way up. Shane got no practice. Pulled in here right after Pro Late qualifying already. All over the back bumper of that Mustang. Oh, car getting sideways. Adam Blocker went for a spin in practice. And for the lead, side by side, Mustang versus Crown Vic. If you like a Ford, they're doing well so far. Shane Satoris in that big old Crown Vic is your race leader. And that is the 69, not the 68. So that's 69 machine for Shane Satoris showing the way. Oh, and he goes up the racetrack. That car's got a lot of power down these straights, but not as good in the corners. I think that's where Adam Blocker will have the advantage here. Here comes the 11, Adam Blocker, looking down on the inside, but he's going to get it sideways. Hang on to it, Adam. He's not going to save it. Or is he? Oh, wow. Wow, what a save. How about that? Adam Blocker with a big-time slide, hangs onto it. Falls back in line in third, now goes back to work. Whoa, way up the racetrack. That is not the preferred groove here at New Smyrna. He's trying to make it work, though. Blocker knows he's got a fast car. First time out in that ride, so getting some good experience. Going to send it back down to the inside. Watch this 11 car. Let's see if he learned anything this time. He did. Up to second for Blocker. Jeff Johnson in the Mustang back to third. John Gross and Mike Dahm going to battle it out for the fourth position. Up front, though, it is Shane Satoris in the Crown Vic. Really hoping we get more of these Crown Vics out here. If you've seen them at other racetracks, they put on one whale of a show. Hopefully we'll get some more of them. Mike Dahm going to work on the 93, and John Gross now for the fourth spot towards the tail of the field as Shane Satoris open up the lead. I'm excited for the Bomber Bees this year. New division here, so a little bit slow growing. But next week's Bad Bunny and Darrow should bring even more of these cars out to play for the rest of the year. So Shane Satoris right now with a comfortable lead. I think he's going to have to worry about that 11 car in the feature, though. Once Adam gets a little bit used to driving the machine, I think he'll be good. Car is fast, you just got to get the handle on it. Laps winding down, it'll be 2 to go. All torn up here. Right front tire is destroyed. And, well, Shane Satoris might not have to worry about him now. That was a hard shot as he ran out of racetrack coming off turn number 4. Caution flag is out for Adam Blocker in the 11. And in the 93 of John Gross at the tail. So 4 cars left, 2 laps to settle it. Who's going to win the first Bomber B heat race of the year? Shane Satoris, he's got the experience. Will the car stay under him? Here we go. Green flag back in the air, 2 to go. Listen to that horsepower as they race down into turn number 1. Man, I'm telling you, if we can get a bunch of Crown Vics out here for this class, they will scream around this speedway. Shane Satoris taking off, and here comes Mike Dahm, the battle for second with Jeff Johnson in the 57. Mike Dahm having a pretty good night here so far in the 21, but now has pressure from the 93 of John Gross. White flag is out for Shane Satoris. He took off here on that restart. Battle is going to be for third. Mike Dahm got a great restart, but now has to deal with a 93. Final time through 1 and 2. Shane Satoris, the early favorite, perhaps, for the main event. Shane Satoris now in car 69. Going to bring it down to the checkered flag. Shane Satoris, your winner. Coming home second, Jeff Johnson with 57. Mike Dom is third. And John Gross in car number 93 rounding out the field. So Shane Satoris showed up here at 7 o'clock, got no practice, and goes out first time on the wheel of that car and wins it. Shane Satoris, the winner of the heat race for the Bomber Bees. As they come off turn 4 looking for the green flag, Tyler looks them over and waves them on. Green flag is out. Bobby Holly gets the lead in car 56. Duval drops into second. Here comes the dude, David Gould. Oh, sideways, Stephen Metz, but he hangs onto it. I was hoping that car wasn't going to snap back around the other way, and he hung on to it. Up front for second, here comes David Gould. Duval, though, showing the muscle here down the front straightaway, hangs on to second, throws some sparks going into turn 1. Greg Dame in the 67, new engine in that car here to start the regular season. Hanging on there in the 4th spot, rookie driver looking solid here to start the season. Showing the way, the veteran out in front of Don Duval. Don Duval, he's been driving that car for a long time, but a newcomer to the new Smyrna Speedway after moving down here from up north. Duval got his first career super stock win during the World Series of Asphalt Stock Car Racing in February. Duval, a little bit of work to do. He's a couple car lengths off Bobby Holly. Holly continuing to show the way. David Gould now puts the pressure on Don Duval for that second spot. Duval hangs on. Bobby Holly, 56, still showing the way. David Gould putting the pressure on car number 30. Don Duval goes right to the back bumper. Puts the pressure on, but not able to. 5 laps complete, just 3 to go here in heat number 1 for the LKQ Super Stocks. Heat 2 coming right up after this. Warren Schuer and Stephen Metz battle for position. Schuer's going to take over 5th from Stephen Metz. 56, 2 laps to go. Holly with a comfortable lead. David Gould getting a little bit loose off turn 2, so Don Duval has some breathing room in the second spot now. The battle is for 5th as the white flag comes out now for Bobby Holly. Stephen Metz and Warren Schuer are going to battle for 5th. As right now starting to lose some of that gap that he had closed up. Battle for the second spot. David Gould looking low on Don Duval. Who's going to get second as they come to the line? Bobby Holly all by himself out in front. Bobby Holly's going to win second. David Gould is third. Greg Dame, Old Scoot, going to come home in the 4th spot. And we'll wait on the battle for 5th here. Warren Schuer's got the spot. Stephen Metz going to try to steal it from him here. This one's not quite over. Metz and Schuer are going to be side by side. Schuer's going to hang on for 5th. So the veteran and former champion Bobby Holly in car 56, he takes the victory. Give him a round of applause as he looks to be an early contender for the feature later tonight. And I was a fan from the first race. Here they come. Green flag is out here for 2. Side by side into turn number 1 around the outside. George Spears takes the lead. Spears the leader. Here comes his brother Justin to go around the outside of the 15 of Mike Wofford now. Charles Llewellyn in the 3, first time out, looking to get around the 15 for 3rd. The 18, George Spears leading over his brother Justin Spears now. The Spears family 1 and 2 right now. Mike Wofford hanging on to the 3rd spot with Charles Llewellyn up into 4th. So, little race when you can racetracks. I know I've seen that car over at the Citrus Speedway before. It's great to have him here with us tonight. We hope to see him more often. Look at Justin Spears closing in now on his brother George. The Spears Pro is going to be racing through the race. Jay Wildridge in the 5th spot. His first start out here for quite a while. I think he made one start back here in 2019. We haven't seen him since, so he is technically a rookie. Then Eric Kotwitz in the 22 will have work to do. The Spears brothers closing in on one of the top spot. George leading second, George 18, Justin 48. Halfway home already here in heat number 2, so time running out now for Justin in the 48. But he's within about 2.5 car lengths of his brother now. 5 laps complete this time by. George Spears got the initial green flag. Justin's closed it down to about a car length now. Half a car length coming off of turn 2. The 18, George Spears trying to hold off his brothers. They'll look at 2 to go this time live. 2 laps to go for George Spears. Justin down just a little bit. 2020 was a nightmare for a lot of people, but it was a nightmare for Justin Spears in that 48 every time he came out. Something went wrong, and now he's got that car wound up and looking strong. Gives his brother a little tap there on the back straightaway. White flag getting ready to fly. Who is going to win the battle of the brothers? George Spears in the 18. Justin picks up to the high side, going into the corner, trying to make something happen. Maybe cut it down, get a run on the back straightaway. Nothing to it. Now he cuts it inside. Here we go for the race lead. Justin not able to make it happen there in turn 3. And coming off turn 4, George Spears in car number 18 is going to hold off his brother. Justin 1-2 for the Spears family in heat 2. Mike Walford in 3rd and 4th. We'll go to Charles Llewellyn in car number 3. 5th to Jay Wildridge in the 40. And rounding out the field, Eric Kotwitz, another driver who had no luck in 2020. Brings it home in the 6th spot. Great battle there. I'm telling you, watch those 2 blue cars in the feature. George Spears, your winner, heat number 2 for the LKQ Superstocks. Brother Justin right behind him. And Mike Walford rounds out the top 3. A great race there for the LKQ Superstocks. Here we go. Final heat race of the night. Mod Minis. Gonna scream down the front straightaway. Green flag is out. Reynolds in car 78. And I think we're going to go no start. Reynolds did not get going, so no start. Looks like Reynolds either fell asleep behind the wheel or might have missed a gear there. So not a good start here for the Mod Minis, and they call him back. The youngster behind the wheel today, Dylan Reynolds, we've seen him here in sprint cars as well. If he gets a better start, I think he'll contend. I'm watching that 78 car, though, of David Russell. Here we go. Green flag getting ready to fly, and we are underway. Troubles on the start, so obviously, the 80 way up the racetrack, sweeping the dust off the upper roof. So obviously, the issue not with the drivers, something's amiss with the car. Up front, though, Brad Blanton's got the lead for now. 78 car, David Russell. Russell in the 78, driving a car that went to victory, I believe, 5 times here last year, with Randy Anderson behind the wheel. Brad Blanton, though, looking smooth. He's going to run the full year, but out here for opening night, looking strong as he's able to hold on to Georgia now. Might be trouble on car number 80. James Partlow did not sound good here as Russell around the outside of George. They almost touch in turns 3 and 4. And we got a yellow flag. Yellow flag is out the 80 car. James Partlow in his first start. He's come to rest right at the opening. Was not able to get it turned in there as the car has died on him off turn 2. So caution out with 3 to go. He's trying to get it refired. They might have some work to do on car 80. Still 5 laps to go in our final heat race of the night. And I'm not trying to say Brad Blanton's got any problems with his car or isn't capable of winning, but that 78 was the 112 from last year who came out here in the second half of the year and whooped up on everybody. So every race tonight gets to elect to start on the inside or the outside lane, and Brad Blanton has decided to start on the inside. So we'll see if that pays off. David Russell in the 78 will start second, John DeGeorge third, Mike Rudder in fourth, and Dylan Reynolds trying to back up his start, maybe getting a rolling start will help him out because he had troubles on the initial start. Here we go. Brad Blanton's got company to the outside, and the 0 car's in trouble. His teammate already brought it to the pit area. Now the 17 and 78 are going at it for the lead. Here comes John DeGeorge in tow behind them. Brad Blanton in the 17. Caution is out. Slow car back there. Momentum for the 78. Yellow flag is out. The 0. Mike Rudder shuts down off of turn 2. Well, he had an issue, and yellow flag comes out. I know the 8 car's been struggling on the starts, but honestly, the 4 that are left are probably the 4 favorites for the victory. Right now, the 17 and 78 look to be the class of the field. John DeGeorge hanging around. If Reynolds can figure out the issues getting going, maybe he'll be a factor too. Top 2. Now somebody else doesn't sound good here down the front straightaway, but for the lead around the outside, it's car number 78, David Russell. Russell in that beautiful 78 car to the outside of Brad Blanton, and he's got the lead. Blanton's going to try to chase him back down, but this could be bad news for the Montanes here. Halfway home. Brad Blanton going to have to try to chase him back down here. Last year's champion into that second spot. John DeGeorge into third. Reynolds obviously with some issues on car number 8. That car does not sound right. Something's amiss on car number 8, and that's a shame, because they would have really mixed it up. Hopefully they can rectify those issues and be a contender. Speaking of contender, Brad Blanton trying to close back in, driving the wheels off car 17 to try to back in. It's a Carlin, but you can tell he's driving hard as the car washes up coming off the corners. Yeah, 4-cylinder engines in these cars, so you got to keep that momentum wound up. That 78 car is not running away. White flag, final lap. Brad Blanton using all the racetrack off the corners. And right now, that's where the 78's beating him. Brad Blanton, one final shot at it. The 78 washes up a little bit. Here they come off of corner 4. Checkered flag is down. Brad Blanton is second. Number 8 machine. Well, David Russell wins it in car 78, takes the final heat race checkered flag of the night.